Hello everyone. In this series of YouTube videos, I would like to share how we can run a Linux or Linux-based softwares on Windows. So I'm a scientist, and I learned that a lot of my fellow scientists are familiar with Windows and Windows-based softwares. But at the same time, we know that a lot of the newest programs are made in Linux. So the problem being, the challenge is that we are not familiar with how the Linux operating system works. We do not know if things go wrong. We do not know how to troubleshoot. So fortunately, Windows has a feature called Windows Subsystem for Linux, which enables people who use Windows to run Linux-based apps on the Windows itself. So I'm going to show you an example. So with the Windows subsystem for Linux, you can have Ubuntu running on your Windows PC like mine, and I'm going to show you an example of a software I've installed, which is VMD. So it's a VMD for Linux, as you can see here. So what you're saying is this is a software used for molecular dynamics modeling and simulation, and this is running based on the Windows subsystem for Linux. Right, so for the first part of the series, I'm going to show you how to install the Windows subsystem for Linux. Okay, to begin, go to search box and type turn Windows features on or off. So this is the one we are looking for. And on this window, when you find Hyper-V and make sure it is checked like this, and then you go for virtual machine platform, check this like so, and another one, the Windows subsystem for Linux. Right, when you click OK, it will ask if you want to restart your PC. Just click restart now, and in my case, if I click OK, it will just close the window because I've already enabled those features. Okay, so before we can use the Ubuntu, there's another thing that we got to do. We got to go to the BIOS and enable virtualization. So this is how we're going to do it. First, we got to restart our computer. Right, when your motherboard brand screen comes out, we got to press the BIOS key, which is delete for me. Okay, so this one's going to be different according to your motherboard brand, but generally speaking, it will fall under this MIT here, MIT, and sometimes it falls under like advanced settings. It's usually one of those two. And here we go for advanced frequency settings, and then we go for advanced CPU settings, and here we look for the SVM mode here. If you're using an Intel motherboard, it will be written as virtualization. So either way, you just click enter and go for choose enable, what I've done, and then we can go to the save and exit and just save and exit the setup. Now we let the PC restart, and then we were going to try the Ubuntu. Right, when you have restarted your computer, you can go to the search box again and type in command prompt like so, and here you can check the version of WSL that is running. If you're using Windows 11, you should show something like this. Type in WSL -- status. So if you're running on Windows 11, you're going to see default version 2, but if you're running Windows 10, it will show default version 1. If you're using Windows 11 and you're seeing default version 1, you can type in WSL -- updates like so, and it will perform the update. But since I'm already using the latest version, so this message is shown. On the other hand, if you want to use the default version 1, you can type in this command WSL set default version 1. And if you do WSL status again, you can see the default distribution is at on version 1. But if you're running Windows 11, you should be using version 2. So I'm going to change it back again. This. Okay, and let's just double check and see I'm not currently running the default version 2. And now we're going to Microsoft Store. So just tap Store here, and here's the Microsoft Store. Open it. And from here, go to the search box and type in Ubuntu. And you can see the Ubuntu apps here. You can choose other versions that you like to use, but for simplicity, let's just click on the Ubuntu, this particular version. And in here, you should be appearing as get for you, and just click on get to download the Ubuntu on your Windows machine. And for me, I've already have it installed, and when you have done the installation, you can open it like so, or much easier like I've shown you earlier, just type in Ubuntu here. That's the same thing. Okay, so the Ubuntu appears here, share win. So where to find the share win? So the share win, you can find it by opening your file explorer and then type in \\WSL hash, click enter. So here's the Ubuntu folder. Then you can pin it to start. Pin it to the quick access, like so. So now you can easily access your Ubuntu program folder in here. Sometimes when you are installing softwares or relating to Ubuntu, relating to the Linux, it is best for you to install on the Ubuntu folder instead of your Windows folder. This is based on my own experience. Sometimes when you want to configure the files, configure the softwares, you can only do so in Ubuntu. You cannot do so on the Windows. So that is all you need to do to have your WSL2 version running on Windows 11. And on the next video, I will show you what you can do with Windows Substitute for Linux. Right, I'll see you around.